created the very first the PowerPoint that you're going to need to do the video for every lesson. There's one that's already completed for you. Now, some of you didn't have your actual word completed, so that slide might not be done for you, but I actually went into everybody's level and created your first PowerPoint slide to videotape. So know that that part is done for you for this first one for today. And what we're going to do is anybody who needs support with this first part, you can come back on at 1 o'clock today, and I'll support you with that, because our 1 o'clock meeting today is going to be for if you need it. If you need to get on at 1, then get on at 1. If you have questions or you want to problem solve through this other part, then get on at 1. If you don't, then you do not have to return at 1 o'clock today. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there for everybody. So the part I'm going to take you through right now is this videotaping part, so that you know exactly how to use the Loom app, or the whatever it's called there, to be able to videotape your actual slideshow. So that's the part I'm going to show you right now. So this is after you get the Loom extension, which is this lovely little thing up here in the corner. Mine has a 3 beside it because I have 3 notifications, but it's just red like that. Okay, after you get that icon, then I'm going to show you what you need to do next steps. So I'm going to go ahead and do this level A one, but know that it's not really going to be the true video. So sorry, A people, you still have to process through this today. So you open your Google slide presentation, just like that. And to create these slides, all I did was I only put the pages in that you needed for your actual book introduction. I don't know if anybody has watched my video, but I just changed it again because I was processing through the kids, it'll be hard for the kids to toggle back and forth between this and their book. Like if we say, go to page 3 in your book, that's going to be hard. So I just said, let's look at this page together. Let's look at page 3. So that if I just redid my video, if you want to rewatch it to see how I worded that part. So to do the Loom video, once you have your slideshow up, do not hit present yet. Okay. The first thing you need to do is hit this Loom app. And it's going to come up and say start recording. Okay, you need to make sure that you are clicked on screen and camera and that you're in full desktop mode. And then you'll see yourself down here in the bottom corner when that happens. So then you hit start recording. And you're going to bring up this screen, and you're going to either have the option to videotape your entire screen or just your application window. I recommend your application window only because otherwise they're going to be able to see everything on your desktop. So like all the tabs you have open on the bottom, the kids would be able to see that. So I just clicked application window, and then the actual window that I need to open to show the kids, the one with my PowerPoint in it. And then you click share. And it's going to count you down for your video. And once it counts you down, then you're going to hit the present button. And then you're just going to be recording right on here. So this is where I started with my first page. And then just to go to the next slide, you're just going to push your arrow button like you normally do for a slide presentation. It's going to take you to your next page. And you're just going to take the kids through what they need to do on that page of the text. And then the next page of the text. And then the next page of the text. Okay, so it is that simple to record it. After you're completely finished, you can hit this green button and it will stop your video, and it'll take you to the link to the actual site where you can copy and paste your link. It already makes it for you. Before I do that, though, I want to show you these other buttons down here. So this one, if you do not like what you said, which I have a couple of times introduced myself and then stuttered, so I just stop it, and then it'll let you just record again. You have to go through those same processes of start record. This one is the pause button. So if for some reason you need to pause yourself while you're videotaping, then you just hit the pause button, and when you come back, you unpause it, and you can keep on recording from there. Okay. This lovely thing down here, you can actually click on, there's 3 buttons that usually pop up there, and you can make yourself bigger. If you want to make your face bigger, you're more than welcome to. If your hair looks especially nice for the day, now Susan, before it gets as long as mine, or you can make it smaller, okay? And then I will show you what happens when you finish recording. So you push the green button, and it automatically takes you to this lovely site where your video is, and you just copy the link. You just copy it, and then what I did was I went back to my actual lesson plan, and you can just do enter, and you can just do paste, okay? And there's your link, okay? Click enter, because now it's a link now that it has the blue there. They'll be able just to click right on the link and open it. For those of you who are savvy enough, you can actually, I just wrote the word lesson and I just linked it to that word lesson. So either way will work out beautifully, whichever way you want to make that work, okay? But that is how simple it is to do this Zoom. This kind of takes you through the process step by step, but hopefully this video will help you in case you need to go back and watch parts of it to remember what you need to do next. But here is my actual lesson that I created. It's right there, so you can pull that up and watch it if you want to see what I did in between each slide. So I went ahead and went straight through my presentation. So after the book introduction, I just asked them to push pause on my video and to go and read the story. And I pulled up the slide where it has the prompting language, and I just said, whoever's sitting beside you, if they need to help you problem solve a word, these are some things they can say to help you. So then I went to the discussion, and again, I just said, here's your things I want you to talk about today. Pause my video, come back when you're ready. So that's how I did it. I just went right through it. I didn't leave like breaks in between. I didn't wait 5 minutes for them to read the story. I just went ahead and videotaped the whole thing and just asked them to pause at each step along the process. So I'm gonna just kind of stop sharing for a minute and open it up for questions.